Hey gamers, I am Cybersnack7. Hope we're all well, guys. Back again with another video, and yes, back for more Man vs Master System. Another fantastic 10 games to add to the collection right over there, and there's a few that I've been waiting to get my hands on and get into the collection for a while now. Really have. Very happy to have them at last. But before we start, just a couple of things I need to clear up. Firstly, I just want to apologise to Shanghai for mispronouncing their name in the last video. Please, no deference. And then secondly, my good mate Shock16 asked me a question last month and I didn't get back to him, and I apologise for that. But he asked me, once I've filled that top line there, how many games am I going to have on the shelf? Well, that's going to be 264 games, mate. So that'll leave me 5 to try and find room for on here. But thankfully, there's a little bit of room down here, so I'll be able to put all 269 games on there. So we ain't got that far yet. We are 29 games away from completing the set. And right over there are another 10 games. So these are games 241 to 250. So let's check out game 241. 241 is a quirky sports title in the same vein as California Games 1 and 2. But this is World Games. Not a bad little game. Best played with 2 players, to be honest, because you can get bored of this in about 5 minutes. Only 4 events, to be honest. But they're all quirky events like log rolling, cable tossing, ball riding, and you got barrel jumping. As I played this last week with my nation, she absolutely loved it. It's not bad when you're playing 2 players, but as I say, 1 player, it's a bit boring. But trying to find this bugger with a manual hasn't been easy for me. Plenty of carts and box, no manuals included. But I bided my time, got it for about 12 quid in the end, so very happy to have it. So that's game 241, and that is World Games. Game 242 is the second of a trilogy. I've nearly finished. I've got to get the second one. I've got the third one first. Now I've got the first one. And the second one is the hardest and the most expensive to find. But I've managed to get myself at last Fantasy Zone. Really good condition game, as you can see. But it's a nice side-scrolling action shooter, basically. Very colourful. Very good game. Very hard, because I'm useless at these games anyway. But still, I took my time to get this one. I could have had this any time, but I just waited for the right price, to be honest. Got it for about £12, I think, again. But this, very good game. As I say, I need number 2 to finish off the collection. Hopefully in Blackpool, you never know. But still, brilliant to add it to the collection at last. So that is game 242, and that's a Fantasy Zone. Now we can start the top shelf. Right, 243 is an adventure role-playing game. And I've never played this yet, but to me it looked like a side-scrolling action RPG. And it is Spellcaster. Another game I've been on and off. I've seen it on eBay plenty of times. I just never got round to it. But it never goes under like 20 quid, so I think I got it for about 23 quid in the end. But really great condition. And as you can see on the sides, like side-scrolling action platformer with your RPG elements. I'm assuming you've got to collect spells, make your way from point A to point B, complete the game. End of story. But as I say, at the moment I ain't got time to sit down and play these sorts of games. Just add them to the collection, unfortunately. But still, I can't be far off finishing the RPG collection now. I've got one more to show you. That might be the last one, I'm not too sure. But anyway, that's game 243, guys, and that is Spellcaster. Game 244 is one of 2 Bart Simpson games. Yes, Bart Simpson. They're brilliant, these games are. Maybe not. But this one isn't. I've played this one, and this is Simpsons Bart versus the Space Mutants. Great artwork. Side-scrolling action platformer. I've given it a go. It's not spectacular by any means, but it's just one of those I had to add to the collection. Just to say I've got the full set, obviously, but still, I waited and bided my time to pick this up. I think I got it for about £6, so I didn't really want to pay over the odds for this game because it isn't great in any means. But still, very happy to have it in the collection. So that's game 244, which is Bart versus the Space Mutants. 245 is a gift from a very good friend of mine, Stu Ninja Bear Hug. Yes, the Master System King himself. Well, he was anyway. He contacted me about a month and a half ago, and he had a few games left, and he said if there's anything you would like out of my little collection that I've got left, I'll gladly send them your way. So I sent him the full list, and there was one I needed, and I offered to pay for it, and he says no. it's yours for free, mate. So I owe you a beer when I see you. Trust me, mate. Because this game ain't cheap. This can give £40 to £50 all day long. And it is this one, which is Bar versus the World. And in really great condition, as you can see. And it's a cross between platform and puzzle. I've been playing the puzzle section where you just got to slide the picture around. I'm blooming useless at it. I just can't get anywhere on it, and it really frustrates the hell out of me. But still happy to have this in the collection. One of the rarer titles, the expensive ones. But it's broken, and it doesn't. You can't. You can finish it, but it's missing levels, and there's items you need to collect to finish the game 100%, which you can't because they're not there. So you know, it's one of them iconic games that ain't very good, but it's a must for your collection. But very, very happy to have this. Fantastic gift, and I gotta say thanks again, mate, for letting me have this in the collection. So that is game 245. That is Bar versus the World. 246. Now this game has been a bugger to find. The fluctuation prices on this have been stupid. I mean, the last time I bid on this one, it was given up to £50, and I thought, there's no way I'm paying that kind of money for this game. No way. And then I seen it for £17, and it went in an instant. And then I seen it for £19, put a bid on it, and won it for 22, I think, in the end. But it's spanking condition, and it is this one, which is Superman: The Man of Steel. Brilliant condition. As the games are like a side-scrolling action game, it's very, very similar to The Flash, if you played The Flash, but you are Superman. This one's got 5 levels, but as I say, the prices are stupid. I mean, I won this for 22. About 3 or 4 days later, there's one in there for £50 again. It's just the way that the prices fluctuate. For this game especially, I just don't understand it. But still, well happy to get this, and had a lot of trouble getting it. So that's game 246, guys, and that is Superman: The Man of Steel. 247. 247 is a game of a trilogy of games I'm very happy to finish at last. I got the first 2 very early on, and this one has been the most expensive one, and I've been biding my time to try and find this for a good price and in spanking condition. And at last I've finished the Asterix trilogy, and this one's Asterix and the Great Rescue, and this is in absolutely beautiful condition. This is definitely the rarer of the 3. Side-scrolling action platform yet again, but this one, like £45, £50 all day long, more if you get it from the likes of Germany and that. But I managed to pick this up for £45 in top condition. Very happy to finish the Asterix trilogy off at last. But just went on eBay, seen it, bought it, no messing around. I thought I wanted this game for ages and ages. But very happy to pick this one up. And as I say, another excellent platformer from a great trilogy of games, to be honest. So that is game 247. 247, and that is Asterix and the Great Rescue. 248. Now, these games are the 3. These are biggies, these are. For me, anyway. Now, this is another RPG game. One I've bided my time on getting. Very difficult to find. As I say, I'm not an RPG fanatic, but they have to be put into the collection. And this has been a bugger to find as well. And this is another adventure role-playing game. And it's Ys, The Vanishing Omens. And this game, to find in good condition and complete with manual, is a bugger. But absolutely chuffed to bits to get this. I just seen this on eBay, 26 quid, buy it now, and I just ripped his hand off for it because I thought, it's not many times you see this game complete for a good price. So I just ripped his hand off, took it, and I thought, happy days. Got the complete box version, and I'm sure I've now completed the RPG set. I'll have to double check that. I'll let you know in the next episode. But that is Ys, The Vanishing Omens. Absolutely well happy to have that. Top down, like adventure. As I say, I'm not going to have the time to play this, but I'll get there in the end. But still, well happy to pick this one up, and that is game 248, and that is Ys, The Vanishing Omens. 249. 249. Boy, I'm chuffed to bits to get this game. Very, very happy. Not an easy game to come by any means, and this game's £60 all day long. And it's funny because the guy I bought this off, I've recently joined Sega Galaxies, and he recognised me on Sega Galaxies, and I bought this off him off eBay, and we've struck up a deal, and I've got another 5 games coming my way off him, and he's given me a fantastic deal. So that will be sorted soon. I think his name's Callum. Great guy. Just communicated straight away. Got in touch with me. Said I've got more games. If there's anything, I'll do you a great price. And he's holding them for me, thankfully, until I can get the money together to have them off him. But they are games I'm definitely needing. But this game I bought off him off eBay for around 60 quid, I think it was. Didn't mind paying the price because, as I say, it's a game I absolutely needed, and it's a real hard one to find complete and boxed. And especially trying to find it in the UK, because it's usually European boys got to buy this off. But I managed to get Cheese Catastrophe starring Speedy Gonzales. And as you can see, this is in spanking condition. And this is a side-scrolling action platforming game. And this one's got 12 levels to this. This is a bugger of a game to find. Really, really difficult to find. So very, very happy to add this to the collection. So happy. But that's another biggie ticked off the list as far as I'm concerned. Not yet played it, but I'm going to get round to it. We're going to say thanks to Callum. I'm sure his name's Callum. I apologise if it's not, for letting me have this game and then do me a deal on some more games that are coming my way shortly. But that is game 249, and that is Cheese Catastrophe starring Speedy Gonzales. Now, game 250. Game 250 is a fucking beast. It's a beast, right? That's all I'm saying. I've got to have a drink before I talk about this one. Now, I've had this, I'm going to be honest with you, for about 2 months. And I was going to keep it for the big reveal. Oh, balls to that. I can't be bothered. It's a game. I've got it in the collection, and I'm proud to have a proper copy. And I've verified it with people. It is the real deal. This is brand new, old stock, top, proper game, original, end of story. I've managed to pick up myself the Smurfs 2 around the world. Yeah, I've got the Smurfs 2. The Halifax edition, this is the Italian version. Now, I've spoke to Stu UK about this. The seller who is selling it is a real seller. Now, since I bought this, I paid £252 for this. He's raised it up to £285 for this game. So he's obviously coming close to finishing off selling all his complete new stock games. But this is absolutely brand new. It is official. No fake crap. This is a real deal. Absolutely real deal. I'll open it. This is the second time I've opened it. But it's got everything in there. The cart and the poster and the manual. It's all complete. It smells new. Oh, love the new smell. But trust me, this is 100% the real deal, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But as I say, I made sure I asked questions, and this is 100% the real thing. You know what I mean? I've checked everything. I'll get close up so people can have a look. You know, Stu, at the end of the day, you know, he gave me his good word that this was the real deal. So I'm happy to have paid the price for that. One mega game to get out of the collection. And I was going to save it to the end and go, yeah, and I've got this one last. Who cares? I don't care what game I finish on. As long as I finish the collection, that is all I'm bothered about at the end of the day. But there you go, guys. That is game 250. The real deal. The Smurfs 2 around the world. Well happy to add that to the collection. Unbelievable to add it to the collection. It just hit me at the right time. I had the funds to get it, and I just had to get it. So there you go, guys. Game 250. End with a banger. Superb. On the shelf. So, guys, that's it. That's another 10 games to the collection. There will be another one. Hopefully, I'm going to try and get it in before the end of next month. Not 100% on it because, as I say, I've got 5 games coming. One's going to be a swap out because I've got to be honest with you. I'm going to be taking this to Blackpool with me if anybody's interested in it. I want to try and get some cash for it. I've got another one coming to replace it, so that's going to be replaced, and I've got another 4 games to the next 10. So, as I say, only another 4 games. Whether I get it out in the end of the month for the next episode, I don't know, but I'll keep my fingers crossed because the games are getting tough now. Especially, I'll be going for the 3D games shortly anyway, so we'll just have to bide my time and pick up as and when I see them. So if I get an episode out next month, guys, I'll be with you. If not, I'll see you in the next episode when I see you. So, as always, guys, I am Cybersnake7. Keep playing. Keep watching. Thanks for the new subs. Keep enjoying this channel, guys. And you know what? I'll see you tomorrow in Blackpool. All the best, guys.